Screen share narration that lands. Clear phrases for financial slides. Good narration makes your screen share more than a slideshow. It becomes a guided story. When you guide the viewer's eyes, you tell people exactly where to look and why that element matters, which prevents confusion and speeds comprehension. Dense financial slides full of numbers can overwhelm. Your voice can turn dense financial slides into clear messages by highlighting the key figure, summarizing the trend, and connecting it to the audience's priorities. Speaking clearly and confidently also builds credibility. Concise phrasing and decisive statements make your analysis feel reliable and professional, so listeners trust your recommendations. Begin every slide with one clear sentence that states the main takeaway. That one-liner should tell viewers what to remember. For example, revenue growth slowed to 3% in Q3, driven by lower Product A sales. Say who it matters to and why in one brief phrase. For instance, this matters to sales and finance because it affects our forecast. Then set expectations. Tell listeners what you'll show and what to keep in mind, such as, I'll show the driver and the action we recommend. Remember the 3% number. This upfront clarity frames the detail that follows. Structure each slide around 3 parts: trend, driver, impact. First, state the trend. Is it rising, flat, or falling? Second, explain the driver. What specifically caused the change? Third, spell out the impact. What decision or action follows? When you present a data point, read one data point and explain what it means. For example, sales fell 12%. Then add, this reflects lower demand in Region 10 due to pricing changes. End by concluding the implied decision or next step, so every slide finishes with a clear action. Use simple signposts so listeners can follow the flow. Phrases like, first you'll see, notice that, or now look at, prime attention, and reduce search time. When you translate numbers, add plain interpretation. This means revenue grew by 8% because we increased volume in Channel B, which connects a percentage to a concrete cause. Use contrast language versus compared to despite to highlight differences quickly. These short cues and translations let your audience process fewer things at once and stay focused on the point. Choose words that speak to precision. Avoid filler and favor active verbs and concrete nouns. Say, we reduced churn, rather than, we tried to reduce churn. Always quantify where possible. Give both absolute and percentage figures together. For example, $1.2 million, up 15% year over year, so listeners grasp scale and trend. Be transparent about uncertainty. State key assumptions and your confidence level, like, this projection assumes stable pricing. Confidence, medium. Clear, precise language builds trust and reduces follow-up clarification. Set expectations for interaction. Invite participation with specific timing, such as, I'll pause for questions after 3 slides, which keeps the flow and reassures listeners. Use transition hooks to connect topics, say moving from growth to profitability, so the audience knows why the focus shifts. If someone interrupts, calmly repeat the key takeaway before answering to reorient everyone. Restating the one-liner ensures your answer sits on the same foundation. These small moves keep meetings efficient and make Q&A less disruptive. When using text-to-speech, write short, punchy sentences that match natural rhythm and avoid run-ons. Keep pauses after each key phrase to give listeners a moment to process. You can indicate pauses with short sentences like, "Pause here to let that sink in." Match your speaking speed to slide complexity. Slow down for data-dense slides and speed up for summary points. Aim for a friendly yet professional tone, and vary sentence length slightly to prevent a monotone feel while keeping the overall cadence easy for synthesized voice to handle. Wrap up with a concise checklist to keep future narration tight. Always lead with the one-line purpose and end with the action you want viewers to take. Use the simple three-part walkthrough, trend, driver, impact, for every slide so your audience can predict the structure and stay engaged. Prefer short, quantified sentences and clear signposts like first, notice, or in contrast. Use active verbs, state assumptions, and invite questions at planned points. This checklist helps you write scripts that are efficient, persuasive, and easy to follow.